Mexicano, I'm working like a Mexicano. New persona, I'm moving on from Ferragamo. Get the llama, I party with the real Madonna. Beat the odds, do numbers, and remain humble. Drop top punches, I'm so used to this.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! Oh my goodness, so this is the first video of the new year. I cannot believe it is 2017. Like, what is really going on? I hope that everybody has started out their new year absolutely amazing and fabulous and all of that good stuff. And I am here to bring you a pantry organization video. As we phase into the new year, I've been doing a lot of decluttering and organizing and basically just getting things intact. Like, I didn't want to carry a big huge mess over into the new year. One of the places that definitely needed to be decluttered in my house is my kitchen pantry. If you've been following my channel, you know that one of the first videos that I did was a pantry organization video, and honestly, that changed my life, using the bins and organizing everything into containers. But I have realized that we've sort of outgrown some of that stuff, and while I thought it might have been a good idea, it's time to basically make some changes in there because my pantry is starting to look a little out of control. So if you are interested in seeing my kitchen pantry declutter and organization, let's go and take a look at how it all went down. Okay, so this is the current state of my pantry right now, and so you can see where I had some organization going on, and in my kitchen pantry organization I added these green containers to store all of like my pastas and stuff in, and so far this is basically how it's been working out for me. So I need to probably rethink some things to make my pantry a little more functional. It was functional at first, but I have a small space and a big family, and we buy a lot of certain things sometimes, so like 2 little bins like that for my pastas and stuff probably would have been okay if there were like 2 of us or 3 people in the house. But the fact that we get more maybe of certain boxed items, that doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out basically on this shelf. Same thing down here. I basically have 2 plastic bins back there, if you can see them, and those were devoted to holding my cans, my canned goods. The problem with the 2 bins being back there is that they're rounded on the edges, and because they're rounded on the edges, my cans don't fit in like a nice rectangular shape. So basically I ended up stacking cans on top of cans. Again, same situation here with the cans, is that we get, you know, 3 or 4 cans of chili at a time, you know, a can or 2 of enchilada sauce, 3 or 4 or 5 or even 6 cans of, you know, beans or whatever we're buying. And so, you know, that kind of ends up being a lot of cans, and I think trying to fit them into the baskets was a good idea, again, if there wasn't so many of us. But for a larger family in a small space, that doesn't really work. Now down here on the very bottom, I still have some bins in place. You can see I have 1, 2, 3 plastic bins, and down here was really made to hold like all of the extras and then all of our condiments and things like potatoes and stuff like that. So basically I am going to go through and take out anything that is expired, anything that we haven't even been using that's been in there, and basically just anything that's old and needs to come out, and then rethink this whole thing and put everything back in.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
everything out of the pantry. My bottom shelf needs a new shelf liner because it is completely tore back. But yeah, so pretty much all of the box stuff that was not inside of the bins is here. I like that this time around cleaning the pantry out, I was able to just pull these little bins out though, so even though everything kind of looks all mumbo jumbo inside of here, it was more convenient in the sense of it took me all of less than 10 minutes to pull everything out of my pantry, which is better than it was the first time.
Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder.
Alrighty guys, so basically I just put my boxes back in here, but I put them in the 2 black containers instead of the containers that they were in, and those hold more than the other ones did, so now I was able to fit all of my boxes in there. I condensed my flour and my oatmeal into these glass jars, and then I have sugar and rice into the other side. Down here on this shelf I still have my kids' snack basket, and then I used the green ones this time to put in all of the extra condiments and things that we use. And then in the middle I have everything that goes inside of some kind of a pouch or package, so like brown sugar, ramen noodles, soup mixes, and so on. I have 2 boxes of cereal on this shelf here, and then down here I wanted to make the cereal a little more easily accessible for the kids instead of having it on top of the refrigerator. So here I have 3 boxes of cereal and then all of my cans, and I switched my cans into a bigger container so they fit a little bit better in there, and then I can just stack them on top of one another and go upward that way. And then I also put all the front labels of the cans facing me so that I can see what is kind of what. So sauces, vegetables, beans, etc. And then down here on the very bottom, this crate right here has my big huge thing of pancake mix, a big huge thing of rice and potatoes and dry beans, and then I just put my onions, vinegar, and big cans of pineapple juice and extra sodas or whatever all the way down at the bottom. And so that is it guys, I am basically all finished purging my pantry. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for stopping by and for taking a look at my kitchen organization and declutter. I am so excited about how everything turned out. Everything looks good, everything is in there, the kids can reach the cereal and you can see everything, and it's all good. I hope that some of you get some inspiration to go ahead and go through your pantries and just get rid of all that stuff that you don't eat, that's been there for a while, or most of all, that's expired. Anyways, you guys, if this is your first time visiting my channel and if this is the first video that you're seeing, please feel free to take a look around at some of our other videos. There's tons of them on this channel, and if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. We would love to welcome you to the fam. This is just one in a series of cleaning and decluttering and organization videos that I'm going to be bringing you guys as I continue to go through and declutter and get everything organized. I actually am excited about this because I feel like when spring cleaning comes around, I'm going to be one step ahead of the game, y'all. I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you for stopping by. Bye, guys. Stuff goes in and never comes out. Like, can we plant that?
It grew a whole...
We have a whole, like, what is that?
It's onion.
I've never seen anything like this. What is this?
Is this from Sammiah?
I'm probably, what is this? This is crazy. Can we really plant this? And we'll have onions?
Can I show?
Like, literally, did you see that onion though? Like, it grew a whole onion.